month was a little bit tough for us. October is always a little bit busy with the hunts. Brady went on 3 hunts this year and I went on 2. Having kids, it kind of is challenging to try to figure all of that out, as well as trying to focus on dieting and exercise. I'm down 4 pounds. We did hike our little tushes off on the deer hunt this year. It was a lot of fun, but yeah, it could have been better.
I really haven't worked out since about mid-September. Been really busy with hunting this season this year. I've had 2 elk hunts and a deer hunt I've been on. So even though I haven't worked out, I've been very active. My diet I've maintained since mid-September. I've lost a little bit, but not a ton, but I haven't gained. So I'm happy with that. It's been a hectic month as far as driving back and forth to the area I hunt, and I have had a little bit of fast food because I've been on the road a lot and stuff like that. But overall, I feel okay about this month.
My month sucked. It's probably one of the worst ones besides last December. Obviously holidays are rough, which October doesn't sound like that, but our family does a lot of stuff. We had like several different parties, there's candy galore. It was pretty easy to be bad, and I think I did okay. I maintained for a while, and then I put on a couple pounds near the end, as you can see. But moderately okay, I don't know.
October was okay. It was definitely difficult it's the beginning of the holiday season. You're going to parties and you're dealing with candy and cake and cookies and things coming into your house all the time. And so being able to try and maintain or lose during a period like that can be really difficult. But I think that I did okay. I lost this month and I call that a win.
I think the things that worked this month for me was being conscientious of what I was putting in my mouth and just overall just being more aware of what I was eating.
What worked for me this month was just focus on eating good foods, focus on being active, and just taking care of my body while I was hunting.
I would have a hard time putting something down that worked for me. I think nothing did. I know what does work for me, and that's having a strict diet I stick to. And that's exactly what I didn't do this month. It'd be hard for me to pinpoint something that worked. I think what worked actually was, if you had to put a gun in my head to make me choose one, like something that worked, it would be my mental fortitude. Like, I've worked on that a lot, and when I got to the gym and it did work. Like, better results per workout because I just went in and went to work.
I think the main thing that worked, and it worked some of the time, not all of the time, was having a partner that kind of pushes you to do the things that you're not wanting to do. Kevin's really good at making sure that if I'm having an off day when I don't want to go to the gym, or if I'm having a day when I have a fever or am struggling with the diet, he's generally pretty good at going like, let's have something little, or let's just make dinner, and then if you feel like you need something else after, let's do that. Or making me go to the gym even when I don't want to. Having a partner that is a good support system when you're struggling is always a win.
So for this month, I actually have a diet plan. I've recently gone to the doctor to talk about weight loss and that, and he's recommended that I do 100 carbs or fewer each day. So I'm going to try to stick to that diet, and we'll kind of go from there and see how things go.
I'm getting back on my strict diet. I'm going to go old school. I'm going to go back to what I originally lost all my weight on. Just basically counting calories. Not going to try anything crazy like super huge carb deficits or stuff like that. Just going to go back to what I know works for my body.
Similar to Brady, I'm going back to basics. I tried counting macros as far as dieting went this month, and I am just not disciplined enough for that. It's that food that's almost what you used to eat, and it's just close enough that you have something in your brain that goes like, you're already eating a bowl of oatmeal in the morning. What's one more scoop of creamer in your coffee? Like stuff like that. I think it's just, you really need to be strict with that macro diet, and I just do better when I don't have these variants. So I'm going back to primal is what I think CrossFit Mayhem Freedom calls it, and it's basically paleo with a couple variants, like, some cheese and dairy, but it's mainly paleo. I did the best on that, and I'm gonna go back to that.
I plan on fixing the problems that I had in October by trying to really focus in on why I'm doing what I'm doing, how much better I feel after I leave the gym, how much better I feel when I don't indulge in food that I shouldn't. Even though it's really easy when you feel crummy to eat bad food, it's the exact opposite of what you want to do that's going to make you feel better. So you just have to power through that mentally and get to that point. And it's always worth it when you do. You never leave the gym and go like, dang it, I wish I didn't go.
One of my goals has always been to get my double unders. I would like to get at least 10 double unders in a row in the month of November.
The skill I'll be working on is flexibility. I got to get back to being somewhat flexible. I've noticed over this last hunt that I was feeling really stiff, and hiking and stuff, I could tell a difference in my hamstrings and my Achilles tendons and stuff, so I got to get loosened up again.
As far as skill work goes, I think it's hard to pinpoint one thing for me that I would like to work on for the month of November. Like, I'm still in school. I know it's going to be rough as far as like getting that extra time that you should put into skills. Like, you can't just come into your WOD and leave and expect your double unders to get better. You need to work on your double unders. So rather than say I'd like to work on my double unders, I want to work on changing my schedule this month and going to the gym in the morning. And that doesn't sound like a skill, but like getting your ass to the gym is a skill.
I want to get my pull-up. I do. Even if it's just a kipping pull-up, it's like I work on it all the time. I try and do lifts that work on my lats. I try and work on machines that work on my lats. And I'm still at it.